So many times people ask, well, how do you get to heaven? How does that come about? And Jesus famously says that if you confess with your mouth and believe in your heart that I'm Lord and Savior, you will be saved. But what does that really mean when Jesus says, confess with your mouth and believe in your heart? Stick around. So believing something in your heart means you have to have a certain level of faith. Like you believe that your mother, your father, your brother, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever, you believe that they love you, right? So if you're going to go eat dinner with them, you don't got to bring the chemistry kit to the dinner table to, check if they're poisoning you. You have a level of faith that says, okay, they're not going to try to poison me because they love me. Jesus calls us to have this, not that type of faith, but have the same type of faith in him. The faith that if we put our trust in him, that if we give everything to him, our problems, that if we just surrender to him. And sometimes people ask, yeah, but what do you just mean surrender? And that's where the relationship comes into play. Jesus said that he's hidden the word from people whose hearts are hardened. And what he means by that is the Pharisees who hardened their hearts so much so to where they denied the deity of Christ and claimed that he was of Satan, right? That he was doing those miracles and works by Beelzebub, the prince of demons. The word was in front of them, but he didn't reveal anything to them because their hearts were so hardened. So if you have somebody in your family that just doesn't understand the Bible, doesn't understand your faith, doesn't understand these videos on what we're saying. Like if I say, the times that you felt the Spirit touch you and lift you up when you've been down, they might not understand what that even means because their hearts are so hardened that they don't understand what it means to be lifted up by the Spirit. So if you have these type of people in your family that don't understand, if you're one of these people right now that don't understand what that means, I invite you to read the Bible. The Bible can explain it better than I can because I'm a human. The Lord can testify to heavenly things. Even though I could try to, it's all the Lord. So I would invite you to read the Bible. Read the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And I promise you, you will understand what it means when Jesus says and when people say, I felt the Spirit or I felt Jesus. Like you'll understand what that means. Getting back to the main point, confessing with your mouth and believing in your heart is loving Jesus and having enough faith in him to, by your own free will, wanting to develop a relationship with him, not wanting to sin, not wanting to lie to him, not wanting to do anything else but be with him. It's out of your own free will that he's given you. You choose out of the love in your heart to give your time, effort, love, and your life to Jesus. That changes you in a beautiful way, and those changes produce fruit. And that is how you're saved. By faith, that